The upcoming amendment to the XRP ledger will significantly alter the landscape for XRP. Although we were not anticipating that this amendment would pass anytime soon, in this video, the validators gave it a lot of support. Along with the bullying and pessimistic environment for XRP, those are the other topics I want to discuss. Make sure to stay tuned at the end of the video, where I go over a few charts that you guys should be paying attention to. Finally, we will discuss Cathie Wood's discussion on XRP and Ripple. Guys, for some reason, it nearly feels like Wall Street is forbidden from discussing XRP and Ripple in this video. Concerning a significant change that will soon be made to the XRP ledger. I know that this isn't the change you were expecting me to discuss, but in my opinion, it's even more significant than the automated market maker. This is the Clawback amendment, guys. The rationale behind my extreme excitement for the Clawback amendment: it will make it possible to issue USDC. The ledger XRP. We know that stablecoin legislation pertaining to cryptocurrencies is about to be introduced in the US, and USD is by far the most significant stablecoin in the ecosystem of cryptocurrencies. Ledger can provide the USDC coin with quick and easy payments. Now, it's likely that many have questioned, why? The reason Circle hasn't released the USDC coin on the XRP ledger yet is that, being a centralized business, the XRP ledger has never seen clawbacks. Circle must comply if a government requests that it return funds that a terrorist used to buy weapons. Consequently, if Circle is unable to recoup its losses from a transaction that was not authorized, it will not be permitted to issue new currency. On that network is their stablecoin, USDC. Thus far, there has been .as of right now. An adjustment will be implemented to allow for the possibility of withdrawing funds from the XRP ledger. This would enable Circle to develop the most significant stablecoin globally on the XRP ledger, maybe surpassing the significance of the USDC coin. Despite its extreme inefficiency, I believe USDC on the XRP ledger has a great chance to become the most significant stablecoin in existence at the moment. The pairing of USDC and blockchain XRP might just be a ploy, share, or it might be the first instance of significant corporate use of stable currency. I want to talk about the clawback feature right now, since I anticipate that many people will be wondering how Ripple is able to reclaim their XRP. Guys, does this mean that Ripple can take back whatever money I have on the XRP ledger? The answer is negative. Only new coins, likely issued by institutions, will have the clawback function. None of the coins on the XRP ledger today will have it, since you have to when you produce a coin-enabled clawback feature. What we must comprehend: if regulators tell an institution to play the regulator game, then the institution must play it. Hey, you have to reclaim this. Finances for this particular purpose, they must do so. They are unable to refuse. The blockchain prevents me from doing this. Institutions that wish to engage in cryptocurrency but require this particular requirement, a means of really expanding the XRP ledger in a compliant manner, will be able to do so thanks to clawbacks. Gentlemen, I believe this will be a game changer in terms of getting governments, banks, and large corporations to issue cryptocurrency on blockchains. The XRP ledger is already the fastest and most efficient, and it is now adding features to let these various organizations do it in a compliant manner. This is really amazing, people. It won't have an impact on XRP, which will always be decentralized. Never going to be taken back. But this will enable organizations, authorities, and commercial enterprises to create currencies on the XRP ledger in a manner that complies with established laws. But before I go, let me quickly discuss something that I witnessed today and found to be really disturbing. I'm Cathie Wood, and this is Tony from the Thinking Crypto channel doing the interview. Guys, this is going to make the conspiracy theorists go crazy, so pay attention to Cathie Wood when she is questioned about XRP. Mentioned Coinbase, and gosh, I hope Coinbase wins a significant battle. What did you think of the SEC's Riverside decision? Because it appears to establish some very significant precedents in the case law, indicating that the token itself is not strictly a security. In my opinion, that was crucial. Bitcoin increased 5-fold last year, in part because of it. Reasoning, that is, a Coinbase. Well, yeah, I believe that Coinbase will provide us with excellent service. You were specifically questioned about the Ripple SEC, so listen to that. I don't have to play through the entire thing. The judicial system will be a terrific system if you look back in history. The case stutters, becomes uneasy, and then swiftly switches to Coinbase. Guys, it almost feels like these people aren't supposed to discuss XRP and Ripple. Why would that be the case? In case there's anything that exists, can you tell me? I'm not sure, but Cathie Wood seems like a really intelligent lady. I've spent hours listening to her speak, and she has never made a mistake. Like this, is it really a coincidence that she makes mistakes when it comes to Ripple and guys? You can interpret it any way you like, but this seems really strange to me. This woman is quite knowledgeable about cryptocurrency. This woman is quite knowledgeable about the workings of the government. She watches court proceedings nonstop. There is. You cannot possibly persuade me that she wasn't keeping a very close eye on the Ripple SEC case. It's not like she had any idea what was going on with Ripple. In fact, I seem to recall her clearly stating in one of her previous podcasts that she was closely following the case. This seems to me like a way to sidestep the topic because she was either not permitted to or wasn't supposed to. In order to respond, why is this the case? It always seems as though discussing XRP and Ripple is strictly forbidden. I do not know why. Why is it the case if you're one of these large asset managers? This is simply another thing, but like I said, I have no idea, but it's really, really interesting. You may add all the worlds of stage, the red file, or whatever you want to name it, to that file. It's a consistent trend even though it defies logic. With Ripple, XRP, and everyone else, I want to wrap off this video by going over a few charts, some bullish and some negative. In fact, we recently received Netflix's earnings, which were really impressive. It is very encouraging that the sadness is the downturn. There won't be the stock market meltdown that everyone has been talking about. I just wanted to quickly demonstrate to you that this is a very good indication of the depression and recession that many people have been discussing, since that's exactly the way things are. This is what I want to present next, isn't it? You're a big fan of this rainbow Bitcoin chart. Many people are discussing how Bitcoin must drop to ridiculous heights. Guys, this graphic indicates that Bitcoin has historically been undervalued, in my opinion. Guys, since Bitcoin is currently at the bottom of its cycle, we are not in a position to take advantage of it. It usually does not trade in this blue range for very long. Nowadays, Bitcoin is being overvalued when it should be the topic of conversation. Guys, Bitcoin has to plummet to between $10,000 and $3,000. As we can see, Bitcoin is currently trading in one of its lower ranges historically, meaning that there is probably far more upside price potential than downside. All I wanted to do was bring this up. It truly puts things in perspective, in my opinion, regarding whether or not this. Guys, the market is currently overheated. It appears that the market is still around its lowest points, and there is still a significant amount of price appreciation to come before anyone should begin to discuss an excessively optimistic or heated. The last thing I want to talk about is the market. Guys, is this the XRP pricing chart? This formation process has been really crazy. Every time XRP dumps or pumps it, it seems like it happens just one more time. That confirms this sizable symmetrical triangle, folks, as the recent, significant sell-off demonstrates. Men bounced off this bottom support. I really hope that this support continues. We're on the support now, not in as good of a position as we were a few weeks ago when we were pushing out of the top of this resistance, but I feel rather optimistic based on what I have observed and where we sit in relation to the rest of the market, and I anticipate a gradual movement in XRP. Retrace from this support and head back towards the resistance. If all goes as I believe it will, and if Bitcoin is truly poised to leave these bands and head toward the higher ones, and if the economy is indeed not in recession, and if corporate profits continue to soar and the Federal Reserve is able to cut interest rates, then XRP will undoubtedly experience a positive increase as well. I believe that XRP returns to this upper resistance and eventually emerges from one of the biggest patterns of consolidation that we have ever witnessed. I won't speculate as to what that means for the